It's showtime now. Well. Anyone that's here, welcome in. Let me turn this back up a little bit. I don't think you guys can hear us on this one. Nope, maybe there. Maybe, I don't know. You guys will have to let me know if it's too loud. This is my first time attempting to do this. Um, to do anything like this with this media player. So, welcome in. Again, as the notification says, we will be doing another art stream tonight. It will be um, it will be the same thing as I did last time. It will be the fan art series that I was doing. So, all of the music that you will be hearing tonight will be from FSP themselves. It's either their covers or their um, original songs. This is Altus's cover of Shanti. I don't know too much about this one, but it's a good cover. I like it. So, what we're going to do, we're going to switch over to the artwork, and actually let me do what I wanted to do, and go into, I'll just go into game, so anyone can jump in if they want to. Anyone of my friends. Yeah. So, let's go to game. And this will be Ravenous' own debut song, Night to Day. So, as we are getting started, um, hopefully you guys are having a good night. I'm just going to be doing some artwork tonight. Hello. That is my beautiful wife in chat. Let me know if the music is too quiet, if it's not loud enough, if it's too loud. I don't think it's too loud, but you know. Gotta let me know. Because it should be Ravenous Night today right now. Don't forget my toggle. Yes. There we go. But let me know if you can hear the song, if you can hear it well. Can I move it to the left of me? Yes, I can. To the left. There we go. How's that? Super quiet. Okay. Let me turn this up. How is that? Is that better? Perfect? Good. Hopefully the music is good as well. So, this will be our attempting to continue this. We are working on Malum right now. So, what we're going to do is continue working on Malum. But I don't remember exactly what we were doing. Were we just choosing colors for his outfit? We might be just choosing colors for his outfit. Okay. So my idea was that it would start with a red and fade to an orange. So what I'm gonna do, um, what color would I want? I think a color down like down here on his pants would look great for the start of this. And it's going to be for the color reference, not on the emblem color. If the songs do change between them, let me know if it's too loud, too quiet, because I don't know how the equalizer is. Kaylin, okay. Immediately to one of the new boys. Lem shirt up. Hello, Doc. Welcome in. How's your day going? Yes, you can hear it and it's working. Um, and we'll go with the end of his scuff. Yes, thanks to his wife. Absolutely thanks to her because she is the one who figured out how to get it to work properly. I rely on her for so much tech support. Good. I'm crying because of. Oh, I'm sorry. I'd help if I could, but unfortunately I can't. Um, oopsie. Mm. What am I buttons for this again? Ah, okay. Atmospheric climbing. Gold can. Okay. Hi, Ada. Yes, she is my amazing, amazing help for everything that is working in this stream. Best wife, yes. Absolute best wife. Um, yeah. Dysfunctional tech support wife. Uh, More like absolute goaded tech support wife. Okay, so this is where I start driving myself up the wall. It will be under limb color. Hello, baby. Da 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 da. Boop. There we go. I don't have Boogie. I don't have it integrated. Oh, you wanna know what the biggest Altus immediate moment was for tonight? I am pretty sure my mouse is still somewhere out there. Not that I need it, but I'm glad you think so. Um, but yeah, and I didn't say it last time, but I do have the Discord open for friends. Is this Lucy? Yes, it is. Akuma no Ko. I'm just glad not to be alone. Yeah. It's nice to have someone to talk to while we do this. Because I'm gonna drive myself up the wall. Yes. How is that going, by the way? Not Evie and Ralts are just not cooperating. They need to finally cooperate. They need to cooperate the day where they just show up at the same time. I have faith that you will find a shiny Eevee. Well, that's why I am the one that will have faith for the both of us. I feel like I know this song. Eh, yeah. It's Akuma no Ko, but I feel like it's an anime opening or something. My mother's probably gonna freak out for a second. Because I'm gonna look it up. It's gonna bug me otherwise. But yeah. Oh, it's Attack on Titan. It's the final season, ending number 2. Yeah, I probably heard it from other places. Crazy that Lucy got rights to cover that. True. That's true. Oopsie. Who, Malum? To be fair, like if we go and look at his actual reference page, Nev said he wasn't, and we love him for it. Yeah, how is your day? He said so far so good, crying because one of the games he played is demo and it's not out yet. Can is the game he wants to come out. but it's still a demo. You know, this is the song Lucy and Cass did together, the Un Deux Trois thing, the honeymoon Un Deux Trois. They really are not beating the Yin Yang's allegations, are they? Did he really jump in here just for that? No? Was that you? Yes, yes, it was. Yes, best wife ever. I tried to. It's also a question of where does the orange start? This is true. Meanwhile, I drive Asriel up the wall. One of these days it will be shiny. I would love it to be it now. Just to make sure I'm not on any other layer. Also, I don't know why I'm not just doing this. This would be lots faster. I just have to be careful. He's got better people to rate than me. Avast, you and I are going to throw hands. And apparently that's a glitch that a lot of people are dealing with. But no matter what, it just keeps popping up. Yeah. Uh, there we go. Now it should play. Yeah, she do. And we have Zanny with cold wrists. I'm proud of him for this one. We do. Um, I think I want the dark to go quite a bit down, so I need something in between these two. Can I mix these two? This is going to be a little bit weird, but I'll try it anyway. Okay, so Mhm. And that's why. Never mind. If only I could actually be smart sometimes. You're smarter than me. Yes, yes. You would have known to turn off the blender when you're trying to draw with a paintbrush. Ugh. Something's missing. Okay, that's what it is, yeah. Okay. That's gonna be something I have to figure out. Where the orange comes in for its actual hair. What else Chinese do you want? Because I know right now you're hunting for the EV and the routes. Mm, yeah. Hayden. Haley's male form. Yeah. She says she is your little pumpkaboo. Oops. I will say that's one thing I like about digital art. You make a simple mistake and you can immediately hit the undo button. Whereas if it's traditional art, you make one simple mistake, all of a sudden the entire thing is colored the wrong color. I'll actually start this here. I know One Last Dance is your favorite FSP original, but Lucy came out the gate swinging, I will say that. Dear Yesterday's pretty good. Yeah, I'm realizing that the more I do this. I'm hoping once it's blended out, it'll look better. I'm expecting a bunch of that on the video if anyone ever watches it. Yes. Even the streamer agrees. Malimnicon. But I do hope it will look better once I blend it out. I love you. Oh, there's the boy. There's a Mr. Roscoe Graves. One last dance. He did really good with this one. I think so. Glad we danced to this at the wedding. They should be able to. I might have to turn it up a little bit. Now try it. I think they should. I had to turn it all the way up for it to. I have to turn it all the way up for it to register. My OBS does that sometimes. I have to turn it all the way up and turn it back down. I think there's a glitch with my audio on the computer. but I'll let you talk and see if it's better. No. Okay. My apologies that you guys could not hear her. My audio interface is dumb. No, I absolutely adore you and love you. If anything, I would say it's that I want to keep you for myself. There's Cass. Who, me? Because I'm jamming out to it. What can I say? He's my commie. I will take it happily. I think I will refrain from doing something similar with his pants and pick a solid color. I wonder, because he used to be a drill sergeant. I wonder if any of them listen to this, like they just come across it and they're like, that's the same voice that used to yell at me. Let me turn off the background actually. That's why. I definitely did make a lot of tight little corners and things here. I will say there's one I'm looking forward to, but absolutely dreading at the same time. I forget what I actually named it, but Altus Princess Carrying Riser. Hi, Doc. Ah, the cover of If You Do Do. Uh-huh. And this was Nix's first time singing in Japanese. We're doing. He says you sound better. you'll be taking medicine again tonight. Nah, I'll make sure of it. They did. They're amazing. Who did the best, you think? It's Ravenous. Yep. Yeah. I'm sure you'll get a chance to listen to it again. They'll probably come back up. There's only 38 songs on this playlist. Personally, even with biases, I think Rise. Sakai. We can absolutely. Huh? Mm, is this background lineup? Might be the BG lineup. This needs to go away. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, Nayu's definitely one of the best. But for performance, I think Ryza did really good too. Hmm. Yeah, I love Lem. Lem did really, really well for the cover, but he's also sung in Japanese before, so it probably helped him out. Ah, Avalum. Still hold up to me. Up here, like this. That's where the orange is gonna go. Like the mid orange. Because I was using the big brush and I was not wanting to cross too far onto this line. The into the I was trying to get my boundaries for it first. I'm not the brightest on in the box. Or the crystal, I should say. Oh, this is the Lucy version. That's right. Yeah, it's the Lucy version. The real one's coming up next. But he did really well doing unique bits for each person. How crazy do you have to be though to take your debut song with your gen mates and say, I want to try that solo. Yeah. He said Roscoe was the hardest one to do. Yeah. He's a vocalist, he's not a rapper, so he has no experience with that. Nah, here's where I start driving myself up the wall. Uh, let's start with the smaller area. Oh, wait, hold on. I have touch up to do. I could have, but I also wanted to make sure, like, up here, because this is a problem. Anything I do with the background visible, sometimes I can't tell. Like, if you look at his tattoo, it looks splotchy and messed up, right? But if I turn the background on, it looks solid. So honestly, what I need to start doing is working without the background. Yeah. So let me. Do I have his tattoo color over here? I do. Where's the color picker? There it is. There's Cassian's voice. I wonder how nervous they all were. Yeah. There we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, he really wasn't. He was pretty much just straight up streamer, right? Yeah. Yokami. I mean, Gale sure seems to think so. That he is. Yeah. I know. Yeah, I'm not really paying attention to the lines for this part. I'm just trying to get it to nice. What do you think of the fade on that? Do you think it looks okay? Okay. And that being said, I will go in and I will clean up the edges. Ooh, hello. Let me look it up. Okay. Let me see what it looks like too. And there's the other Emblem song. Oh. Hmm. To be fair, Sit Tight was also a really good song. What is the chances of a shiny Absol, you think? I didn't figure. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, mm, that's a possibility. That high note, Roscoe. Yeah, oh my God. He does try to steal our commie spot so often. Yes, I like that town. Oh, this is Lucy, Cass, and Roscoe. No, it's Break Out of Here. Daddy Daddy Do is on here. But there's a song you'll like after Daddy Daddy Do. Dead Meat. That's Roscoe's original. Bunny Girl. I'm so proud of them. Avast, you and I are gonna fight a lot. You don't use a vest, right? Hmm. Are you happier with whatever you use? Hmm. I think these go in alphabetical order for the most part. Ah, this is Broken Games. So this is Haka and Roscoe. Yeah? Almost. Then the little gremlin showed up. I actually really like this cover. I actually really like this cover. Yeah. Just a random hacker scream. Yeah. I hope they do more covers together in the future. Hello, girl. This is the one you give Gail shit for. Yeah. One, two, three. This is the only thing he's ever really done musically is by himself. Yeah, it's just why? Is it one of those things that it just itches your brain the wrong way? I figured Daddy Daddy Do is probably the same thing by now. I mean, he had everything going for him to be Yokami. It's just something about him. Where it's just like, basically. Ah. Well, it's over. Well, you have Zani Haka and Vayne on this one. Choose me. The, what is it, Unholy Trinity? Is that what they call themselves? Yep, same. They have a song called Choose Me, right? So they're really arguing over this person. It's good to hear Zanny sing more though. That didn't drive me up the wall nearly as much as I thought it would. It's still splotchy and I need to fix it, but unless you think it looks okay, but yeah, I was wondering about that. So let me re-boundary this. Move the orange to about here. Re-boundary it a bit more. For real. Oh, this is this is actually by the same one who did Snowman. It's by Haliosi, called Connecting, and it's all of Revelum. Hello, Novi. Welcome in, welcome in. I wasn't sure. He had better people that he could have rated, I'm sure. Welcome in, everyone. How was your stream, Novi? Hopefully it went well. And to all of the raiders, hello there, my name is Chakri. I am a humanoid by my definition. That is a human on the outside with android parts helping me on the inside. I am currently kind of unaware of my past and I don't really focus on it, so I just continue to make a cozy little place for everyone who wants to come and enjoy. So, how about you come and stay with me for a while and forget the world? Very tired. How long did you stream? Ugh. I could never. Not with this anyway. Not with this anyway, I should say. Well, you were also playing what did you started with Elsword, right? Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to remember what game we played. It was you and Sunny. You started with Elsword too, you. 9 hours? Oof. Yeah, you can easily raid and run. I'm trying and failing to do that. So anyone who's here, I apologize for my art skills. I'm not that great at blending things yet, and I never will be. But I'll figure it out my own way because that is my way. Bashing my head against the wall. See if I can do this. Y'all have a good night. Yeah, you too. Sleep well. Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. I am currently trying to digitize my original art for the members of FSP. I originally did a series of fan artwork when she was back in the hospital for the first time. That's a whole story we're not going to go into. Um, but I originally hand drew it with pencil and paper. And if I do all of this, this is what it originally looked like. I have a series of 13 drawings and I'm trying to digitize all of them. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm trying to uh, color in all of the little details. Right now we are working on Malem, um, and this is Lucy and Linares. We will be working on one picture at a time. This is the first of all 13, and I'm not promising much of anything because this is still a software that I'm brand new to. This is my third time working with it, on stream at least. So hopefully you guys can bear with me for it. Also, I've never heard this one. This is Ryza. It's called Crescent Rise Trigger version. Oh yeah, that's something I need to explain. So I chose to work a Sunday. I never have to, but I choose to because the money is nice. And we were just going about our normal little routine with the press that we run and everything. All of a sudden, we hear over the intercom something about a code red, which, where I work, that means a fire. Now, it was on something in a place called blow mold, which is literally known at our workplace for catching on fire with certain presses. And, it's something that's worrying, but once it happens often enough, you just kind of, okay, it's on fire again. Alright. Well, not this time. This time, when it caught on fire, it caught on fire. She has seen the video. She knows exactly what I'm talking about. There were flames. You could see them from a good distance away. You could see the smoke rolling through the factory up there. Not even a couple minutes later was there actually the fire alarms going off. We were evacuated, and we were actually standing on the lawn of where I work for quite a while. Now, my bright self decided I'm just gonna get out of here. I didn't even think to grab my hoodie. I should have, I was freezing, but thankfully somebody else was kind enough to give me their jacket for a while. They had their own jacket underneath, and they were nice enough. But the fire department was there. There was even the paramedics, in case anyone had smoke inhalation, which there was somebody who did have smoke inhalation and wanted to get checked out because he was one of the ones actually trying to put it out before the firefighters got there. And it took a good while before they cleared us to go back in. Theoretically, that place could have gone up in smoke today, but since I need the job, I'm glad it didn't. It was eventful though. I texted her the entire time I was outside, right up in time until the time I had to get back to my press. Now that's the one you don't like. I'll let you know when it switches to dead meat. I think this is a quiet one too, so I get it. I'm the same way with Bunny Girl. Oh, and before I make it sound like things are still a travesty, she is fine now. She's completely fine now. Yeah. My brain was like, oh, I never explained that to you. Okay, after the hospital visits. Oops. Yeah. Everything's sorted now. No more worries. Well, yes, worries, but they are managed and under control. Yeah. It took a good long while. You know, the way I know that you hate this song is that you do not give a single shit that Roscoe is in it. You're just like, I get it. Like, even if Cass sang Bunny Girl, I'd be the same way. Okay, now. For any of those who are still here from Novi's chat, how are you guys doing? How's your guys' night? Or day, whatever it is for you guys. Because you guys have heard how my day went. Give it a couple of seconds and then you'll have dead meat going. This is my first time listening to this, by the way. Why does it remind me of Corpse? There's a song that sounds like he's sampled and I love it. And that was from the beginning of his career. Makes me wonder what he could do now. Yeah, but I meant like the rapping part. And then straight into Chainsaw Man cover. Still Roscoe. Like I've never watched Chainsaw Man, but I'm glad we don't need to in order to enjoy the covers. It doesn't seem to interest me either. What do you think? Yeah. I'll keep playing with it a bit. Like more yellow. Yeah. That laugh at the end. Mm. Ah, the new boys. Yep, it's a touchpad and my stylus. So probably technically I'm nerfed. Why? Does it look that bad? I still find it hilarious that Ash refused to say it. Yeah. On the grounds of I don't want to be a Pokemon. Yeah, I think so too. Or Care, I guess. Because that's Carriel. Yeah. Ah, Melon. This is kind of in a three-way tie for a favorite cover by FSP, like solo-wise. This one, Roscoe's Kickback and Kaylin. You know, I'm actually kind of okay with this. Like, the elbow's a little weird, but the rest of it, I think I'm okay with that. I just need to blur this line a bit more. But I'm going to leave this one a solid line if I can. Nah, I can't. So this is gonna be crazy, but uh, it shouldn't have. I put it to certain friends though. Let me see the settings on this. What did I do wrong? Uh, I should be able to fix this. I'll have to do it for everyone, but that will do so. Yeah, try that one. Mhm. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that too. Now you should be good, good. Because now you're a mud. I'm surprised to know that next to the cover. Was that you or the duck? You? Yes, it shouldn't have muted him now. He's also a mud. There you are. I didn't bully you. Discord bullied you. You're also talking to somebody who is having issues with people not reading his rules, so she literally had to put a reminder recently because people are not obeying the rules of the chat or of the Discord. So my server's kind of a wild west. Yes, you will. remember then. Nick's did really well. I'm proud of him. Okay. I'm gonna call that good enough for a shot. So I think I'm okay with it. Oh. Ah, paranoia cover. I think I'm gonna go with a solid red for his color. Let me fix his hair really quick. They didn't do too badly with this cover. Hmm? Oh? No? Hmm. Ah. Ah. That'll do it. Hmm. Yeah, that'll be a problem. There you go. Meanwhile, we have Ravelum doing K-pop Demon Hunters. It's FSP's uh, Livos, their talents. The ones that I'm doing the fan art for right now. No, the media player that you gave me. Because you will not find these covers on Spotify. They do not have rights for no. Like I said, the it's things that you will not find on like regular streaming services. They don't have rights to monetize them like that. Yes, which is exactly where I have them from. For now, I don't want to mess with that because that would be another thing on the screen that would probably take up more GPU. So let's pick a color from Melum's actual color palette. Give me his reference sheet. Hmm. I kind of like this dark red. And then color. Right, now this will be Melum's color. It's about the same as this shirt, but Nayu and Lucy actually. Huh? Hi, Reb. We missed you. Ah, ah. Fair enough. Yeah, that kind of makes it hard to interact. If I can ask, what made you think I was using a tablet? Uh-huh. Uh, no, oh, I've got um, a touchpad and a stylus. That's all. The stylus might be why it gives that illusion. To draw. I have one, but it's a cheap little thing off of Amazon. Honestly, I should probably look into it, but hmm. Personally, I'm not going to do it for like commissions or anything like that. I just want it for personal. Why the hell not? Okay. Hmm. 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 Yeah. I think I've seen what you're talking about, and I like that tablet. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, I think I've seen something like that. Traditional to digital. Yeah. AKA what I'm trying to do. Um, Personally, right now, what I'm trying to do is decide what color I want Melum's pants to be. Because my. Huh? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Kill all of the other stuff. Yeah. No, you're good. I decided to do it anyway. If you want any of these drawings, I can send them to you so you can follow along. But yeah. Yeah. Well, there's a reason for it. Um, his actual model, yeah. This guy. Like I'm going through his color palette. No, it's because my whole setup was being done for a second. Yeah. I moved back and it decided to do stupid stuff. But I heard something about I like the burnt orange and whatever, and then that was it. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I did what I did with his shirt because it is like a three layer and it's like, well, I'm gonna try to do a dark, a medium, and a light. Yes, because he is a fire genie. Yeah. Um, if you like that though, I think you would like this. Yeah, for it's short for Will-O-Wisp, but this is his little mascot. It's in the chat. Um, it's called the Cinderbun. Yeah, yeah. He's a tiny little bunny. But yeah. But I did the uh artwork for this all of this and our Malin personality wrote fan fiction to go with it. And then we uploaded it all to Twitter and scarily enough for both me and him, all of Ravenous saw it and hit the like button. So 5 out of 10 of the original VTubers saw these things. Yes, they did. Well, these guys aren't really large either. They're relatively unheard of. Yeah. No, first stage production EN. Yeah. Yeah. Avalon was their first generation, and I believe they debuted in January of last year. Avalon, Avalon. Uh, these are the three gen names I'll do in chat. Avalon, and then Ravenous, and then Lamentus. Those are the three gens. Um, what I'm trying to decide right now is his little gem that I gave him right here down on his collar. The ring is going to be gold, obviously, but is this where I finally put some of the purple into it? Or would it be better to fit with the red the gold color scheme? Like the light blue of this kind of thing? Like right here? Yeah, I do like that. I think I will do that, like the lavender um at the bottom and then the blue at the top. So, what the, Mm. And there's Nayu. The cover, it's Nayu's cover of Black Rock Shooter, which honestly probably just makes me want to play Sakai again too. Yeah, I could. I could. Gem on the bottom of it. And then this light blue for the top. This one. There we go. How goes the shiny hunting? You gave up? So what are you up to? Just chilling. That is fair enough. I don't know why I did it that way. Probably because I like making these out of myself. This is already going much better now that I've got the background hidden. Okay. Now I just need the golden for his ring. one. Oopsie. And well, I think it should be okay. Been drawing on color reference rather than in the actual color, but oh well. What am I doing wrong? That's why. Never mind. Hmm. Mm. Mm. Okay. Now I need to decide what color I want this fence to be. Because my brain is once again being mean to me. Now, do I listen to it or not? I think we all know I'm gonna listen to it. As crazy as it's gonna drive me. Is there some kind of predisposition for artists that just have to make things harder for themselves? Is there a predisposition for artists that just have to make things harder for themselves? Because what my brain decided to do, and what I'm probably going to regret listening to. Remember how I said I was driving myself nuts with this shit? Yeah, but my brain is like, I want to go from a dark gray to a light gray. No? You don't? Yeah. Then what color do you think? Do you think that that gray to the light gray would look good? I don't know what color. Uh, I didn't even think about that. So like purple at the bottom, like the top of it, I mean, and like down to the bottom of blue. I like that. Okay. So, same colors as his gem. Okay. Then I will just add and pants. This might be my favorite color of Shadowray, to be honest. Okay. So blue at the bottom, purple on top. This is yet again Lucy and Cass. They are not beating the Yang's allegations. Am I crazy for thinking it should be more mid blue than purple? Yeah. Okay. So then the purple will end like here, I think. You think? Something like that? Well, I mean, it's gonna be a little bleed through past that, but the hard stuff will be there. And then I'll find the mid color. We're up here. Okay. And we've circled back to Altus. Um, yeah, I should be fine. Okay, yeah. We're good. Not me panicking myself because it's not the right layer. I don't think I'm gonna worry about the lines for a moment. Yeah, so anything outside the lines is fine for now. It would help if I'd stay on the touchpad. There's still a piece of art I do need to start working on in its entirety. But for that, I need to actually get a piece of paper and start working on it. And that is the one you requested, baby. So one of these days, I will probably just have my sketchbook and I will start sketching. I will definitely be using references for both of our models though. That's something else we need to probably get pretty soon in our careers, our reference sheets. Like clearly we have other things that are priority for our streams, but reference sheets would be nice. Especially for someone like me who is going to absolutely bash his head against the wall trying to draw us. Yeah, yes, it will. It would be far more helpful if we had the actual references, like what does the back of your jacket look like? Because your stuff is a lot more complicated than mine. For instance, also, what are the bottom of our shoes like? Do you have just a normal tread or are they cat paws? I assumed cat paws, but I didn't want to outright say it unless it was what you wanted. I remember back when we couldn't tell them apart for this. Now we can just listen to it and be like, oh, so he switched over with this person for this line. Your life will change. Let it go. Just let it. These are probably the only lines I'm gonna most abide on, and it's just because it goes under the um under the other leg. And we are back to the sad puppy. I just realized I kind of went to focus mode right there. My apologies. It doesn't make for a great stream though. Not very engaging. As long as you think so. Oh, by the way, Duck, were you here for the conversation about what happened at work? It almost caught on fire. Okay. Yeah. I didn't know if you were in chat or not at that point, or if you were busy. But yeah. Ah, fair enough. Ah, hmm. Oh, oh, oh. So it could be a training type of thing if they wanted it to be. Huh. That is an honor, to be fair. Okay. Mm. Uh, Out of curiosity, do you remember who had the asset that you found for me, baby? No. I figured I would ask because it is a really, really cool asset and I love it. Honestly, it makes these streams a little more professional, even though I'm an amateur that has no idea what he's doing. And I don't think there's truly a wrong way to do things when it comes to art. There's probably just a harder way. So I assume there's a lot of things that I could do far more efficiently. But this is the way I figured out how to do them, and until I figured out the other ways, this is the way I like doing them. Mm, I think I'm safe enough to not abide by the lines anymore. At least not up top. We have seen that. Oh dear God, would she kill me? High five! Evening! Yes! How's your day going? Hopefully you're doing good. And yes, it is a Chuckery stream. But I feel like all co-op games, there's the chance that I'm going to be murdered. She will refuse up and down to play Pico Park with me. Pico Park. Do you want me to send you a link to someone playing it? Yeah. I can imagine Reb throwing him off of every side that he could. Just finished with the snowblower and the husky play? Oh, first snowball of the year. Yeah. How's the doggo liking it? Yeah. It didn't stick, unfortunately. Well, fortunately, I guess. But it's easier to get rid of when it does stick. Yep. Oh, I was sending out in the cold when it was about to start snowing. So, but it's heavier. Mm, perfect for snow people. Ah. Now, this looks goofy as hell until I blend it. You know who he reminds me of right now? Baby, I think you will know who I'm talking about. Why does he remind me of Rainbow Bright? Am I wrong? Yeah. Okay. Nah. I'll keep it the way I do it. Eh? Go for it. Zanny killed it with this. Not gonna lie. I do think that's a reference to Persephone. Oh, oh. Well, that's fair. Because I keep forgetting I'm when I'm muted and not. Why? Oh, oops. Maybe he thought you were busy. Oh, you're not stupid. I mean, that's what Giraffe does. How is your voice doing? Yeah. No, it's my job, which I'm kind of failing at, but uh, you get to play as a corgi. You're a doggo. What is this game? What? Or is that what happens if you game over? Uh, I don't think I've heard of it. No. Mm. Oh, so like the nut deer mod that we have. Um, I not gonna lie, we played with that mod once, and the personality who was streaming it panicked him for a while, but the thing that gave him an actual panic attack was the kidnapper fox. It was our very first it was our very first encounter with the kidnapper fox, and this was back when we had the glitch. Are you aware of that glitch? The glitch was it was supposed to be a very rare chance that you run into a kidnapper fox on any planet. We were getting it every third or second that we went to. So at least every other or every third, we would have to avoid the kidnapper fox if we wanted to get back to the ship alive. When it's supposed to be like a 1 in 10, I think, at least. Like at the most frequent. Yeah. But back then, it was just after it got released, and it was not a good time. The My Little Puppy. Roscoe, one last dance. I still love that when we told him we danced to this at our wedding, he's like, why? A little less harsh on that. I think it looks okay. Just working on the cleanup on this. Yeah. But he was trying to go for Bruno Mars. Just swing and a miss. Near miss, but still swing and a miss. Either way, it's one hell of a jam. As you have said, this is your favorite in FSP. Also, I am really appreciating you having said what you did because I really like the way this has turned out. Like the fade into the blue is really, really cool looking. Yes, you do. From your kami to mine. But why do you think the girls want you to dress them on their date day with you? You know how to make it look good. That and we like being a Barbie doll. I will admit, there is a part I'm dreading, and it is about to be what I'm dealing with. Considering you said work completely on Malin first. Really nice gradient on the pet. Thank you. She is the one who suggested it, but I'm just happy that it turned out okay. Because again, I have no real technical know-how with this software. This is literally my first foray into digital art. Anything I'm doing on stream. I'm much more a traditional artist. Pencil and paper. Okay, take your time. I don't know how much longer we'll go, but avast, I'm going to hurt you. Whatever you keep scanning, you need to stop. Okay. Need to go up. I said we'd circle back to this cover, and we did. Okay. I'm gonna go with like just black tassels for this. Okay. I think black socks would probably be fine for Melon. Yeah. But since the line art is also black, I won't go too black. There we go. That's one suck. Whew. You never really realize how little you blink until you've been staring at something for quite a while and your eyes go dry. That might not be a bad idea. Specifically for the art streams. And observation duty. I think observation duty you need it. Hmm. I about have his other suck done. And then I think it's the part I'm dreading. It's not the entire reason I stopped working on a different one, but it's a good part of it. Okay. There we go. That is Malum's outfit. And I think the purple and blue makes it a lot more colorful. It is. I was honestly going to make it like black and red and gold, and that was it. But the fact that you're like, no, make it the colors of fire. It just fits him better. And I can't forget to put this sock color. But I think you know exactly what I have to do now, and it's going to drive me up a wall. What the sucks? Oh, I'm not even there yet. I wish I was on Lucy. Um, I forgot to add it. I forgot to put the layer back. Simple as that. There you go. But now I have to do the part that kind of halfway stopped me on another one. Shading. Yeah, so I can decide where the lights go. Oh, should I put the orange in Mellum's hair though? Okay, where is the orange? So it's in the bottom, in the back. Oh, no, it's just on the sides. Okay, never mind. That's not that bad. Little bitty wisps around the sides. Okay, I think I can do that. Ooh, but how far does that go up? Mellum, why do you have to be so confusing? Uh, okay, so I have to clearly define that the red is in front of the gold. Okay, give me a reference point. Put, okay, there's the orange for it. And there's literally no rhyme or reason to it. No hard borders on it. It's just the red covers it. That's it. So this is gonna look very weird. Whew. I wonder if Lucy's ever gonna try to do this one as a cover by himself. If he does, he's crazy. Mlem Mlem Mlem. Hello, Sarav. And that is Malim's nickname for most of FSP. Mlem Mlem. And then you just call him Malem Malov. How goes the drawing? Not bad. Um, she helped me out with the idea for the pants. Thank you for the headband. Um, I was going to do a dark gray to a light gray on the pants, but since I did a dark red to a light yellow on the shirt, she said to make it entirely like a flame. And the shirt drove me up a wall, but somehow the pants went far better. And once I get the orange into his hair, I will show you how it went. Uh, Slim this down a little bit to get into that little bitty crevice. There we go. Okay, so this is his outfit. Styled by Ade. I may have drawn the original, but she is the one who is helping me with the color ideas. Blues and reds, yes. As she said, it goes from the coldest flame to the hottest flame, basically. So, and it fits with him as he is a fire genie. Taking off? Yeah, get some rest. Sleep well, Doc. Good night. We'll probably be going to bed before too long. Um, Tempted to wait and finish with the streaks of orange when I'm deciding the shadows. It might be the smarter way to do it. So I think we've got a good start on Melon. I honestly like how it went, which is saying something. So I think you are correct. And now I have to have fun with black on black on black on black on black. Okay, so his color. Do you think that should be like a red? Yeah, like close to the shade of his eyes. I just realized Lucy might be the simpler one because clearly I'm not going to make his hair completely absolute black because why not? But would you think it would just be a black shirt with a red color? Yeah, and like just something simple like that. Because if so, then Lucy's gonna be easy. I thought he'd be the difficult one, but no, it's Malim the Diva. Huh. Okay. I do need one other thing. I need to import a layer because I need Lucy's reference sheet. I don't need Velsima, so put that up there with Mellims's. Mm, that's why it's up here. That's okay. Ah, so for Lucy's main color of his hair, we're gonna go with this actual mid-gray tone. Now I need a new layer for Lucy color. He looks a bit evil. He's actually one of the sweetest guys there is. He's a wandering vampire that actually does not feed on blood. He feeds on energy, actually. Souls. So he's probably one of the sweetest vampires there is. Oh, I'm safe then? Yes. In the sense of blood. But even you have a soul. Funnily enough, he actually hates tomatoes. A lot of people are just like going with the whole, oh, you probably like ketchup and stuff because the whole stupid red thing, but it's like, no, I actually hate tomatoes. A lot of FSP does actually. I think there's at least three of them did do. I value my blood more than my soul. I agree, raw tomatoes are gross, mostly from a texture perspective. Ade would actually agree with you. She does not like raw tomatoes. She doesn't like tomatoes in general. A lot of veggies she does not like. Love in various pasta sauces. Yes, she is also a fan of it in various pasta sauces, but not as chunks, as pureed into the sauce itself. Mm. And also, to be fair, for this in specific, um, I don't think uh, Lucy's gonna seem too threatening. All of them are gonna seem quite a bit pitiful. Then again, you would know. You have seen all of these drawings. And you've possibly read the fanfic? I'm not sure if you've read it or not. You never really said if you did. But yeah, for the entire purpose of this, Lucy will be very non-threatening. None of them will be seeming very threatening. The entire premise of this is worried friends caring for each other. Mm. All of FSP together in the cover is amazing. Well, before they had Lamentus. We need one with Lamentus too. This song gives me whiplash. Stylus and board amazing. I'm using a regular pen with a stylus tip, and I have a touchpad, so a literal trackpad on a laptop. Yeah, very, very low budget. I think once I get this little bit done, like his hair, I think I'm gonna call it. I've been streaming for a few hours in there. Probably would have been smart to start with his skin tone, but I never claimed to be a smart honey. Thank you, Seraph. Gotta let the yeah, not to go too long. It's less so that, and more so my back is starting to hurt. Because no matter how much I try to unshrimp, I go right back into that position when I start to focus. It's also a good reason. Yeah. If I write for too long, I hunch over and hurt myself. Yeah, I believe that's what Malum did when he was writing the fan fictions that went with this. And I did the very same with the artwork for it. I just kind of curled up and powered through. You did read these? Meant to say you enjoyed them, just not used to reading stories as gifts. What do you mean stories as gifts? Oh, like, it explains the story of the drawing? I admit I kind of threw Mlem for a few loops when I drew some of the things. I drew them the way I did to make them a little easier for me to draw, and then Malum had to explain why. For instance, why all of a sudden was Ryza shirtless? Why did he not even have his jacket on? In any other context, it might be that kind of a situation, but considering he was carrying Nayu and he was sick, I think it's a different kind of a steamy romance type trope that would be possible. Even though none of them are meant to be actual romance. I don't know if any of it does read as romance, but we never wrote it as it. More fun to play it that way. From what I can tell, most of, if not all of FSP doesn't care about shipping. Very sweet stories. Good, I'm glad you liked it. If I may be so bold and self-indulgent, which one was your favorite? Like, which out of all of the drawings and stories were your favorite? So this one, Malum and Lucy, because that's what this one is. If you look up top, that's the name of this one. This is the same picture from the, yeah. They're all from the same story. It's just this was the start of it all. This was how it all began. I need the reference sheet. But you like this one the best? Yes, you think so. Honestly, this was the only one that was planned. The rest of it just kind of fell into place. Funnily enough, the actual Melon commented on this work in particular and said it was an interesting premise or an interesting prompt. I don't think he read the stories, but then again, he might have. I liked all of them, but I've Got You was the other one that grabbed me. Chapter 7, I think that was. Ah, I believe so. Is that Ryza carrying Nayu? That was it? Then yeah, I believe that was where it was. If I can ask, what about them stood out to you? I'm just kind of curious if it was the artwork that did it, or there was something in the story in particular. Generally, a sucker for one person's trying not to be a bird and the other is shutting them down with tenderness. I think that's it. Ah, then you've probably also kind of liked. Well, no, it wasn't so much tenderness with Malum and Roscoe. Roscoe is basically just like, shut up and let me take care of you. Nothing wrong with that angle either. I know a few of those in real life. Really? I fear for your sanity if you're good friends with them then. Because I can, just writing that, I know it was like frustrating as a, to view both points. Because we can definitely see the side of it where it's like we don't want to be a burden. We don't want to be a burden. Not to the extremes written in the stories, but definitely a few relationships like that. Yeah. Then as long as it's not to the extremes, but we definitely see the side of not wanting to be a burden. It's why we usually keep a mouth shut on some things. But we also know the burden of, if it's somebody we love and care for, we want to take care of them. And we need to know that they're hurting to do so. But that is where I'm going to call it because, oh, I'm getting very, very bad pain in my back. It's the top of my back, actually. And I need to get bed for work. Yes, I'm trimmed. So I'm going to save the document. I'm gonna go to this and get rid of my little thingy. Yes. It auto saves every so often. There's a little bar at the bottom right, and if you notice it fill up every once in a while, that's because it's autosave. More trusting the autosave. I shouldn't be as trusting as I am. I'm well aware, but uh, but yeah. So once that's saved, it's saved now, so we should be good. Oh. All right. I'm gonna find somewhere to send you guys, and I will be seeing you guys when I stream next. I don't know if Phasma is going to work for streaming if she wants to do Phas Monday. We will see. But I will see you guys probably. I'll at least be in that chat tomorrow, regardless. But I'm gonna send you guys to, if it lets me. I'm gonna send you guys to links. So be nice to links. He is doing Phasmophobia, uh, Femboy Crash Out. So have fun with that. Be nice, be respectful, read the rules, and I will see you guys tomorrow when I am in her chat for whatever we do tomorrow, whether it's Phasmophobia, she wants to do something else. Uh, we will find out, especially because we want to make sure her voice is as good as it can be. But yeah, I will see you guys then. Bye, guys.